Hey, it's Lawyer Lisa. Do you know you can't enforce a contract for murder? You can't, right? You can't say, I paid him, he didn't finish the job. You can't go to court asking for a remedy. It's not enforceable. It's void ab initio, right? Is there something that we can borrow in that analysis for international law? Right? Oh, a treaty is enforceable. Oh, a treaty is enforceable. Oh, a treaty is enforceable. Really? Anything under the sun you can put in a treaty is enforceable? No. There's got to be lines in the sand. The same type of analysis. So this is my theory. I'm just putting it out there for other legal scholars to borrow, to grab, to finesse. This is my theory, right? Big picture kind of person here. If a treaty or any kind of international mechanism, agreement whatsoever proposes to take over the functions of the state, right, invalidate what the functions of the state are for its citizens, it's void ab initio. It's like a contract for murder. You can't agree, whoever you are, whoever you think you are, imbued, whatever authority you think you have, right? You can't agree to invalidate the state on behalf of the state. You can't. You can't agree to murder your state, whatever your function is in that state, on behalf of all the citizens. You don't have a mandate to murder your state. You don't. Can't. It's not enforceable. It's void ab initio, right? Like all these look at this provision, look at this provision. Oh, is this good? Is this bad? No. You can't take over the function of the state, agree as someone in that state having the authority of the people. What authority, right? Well, that's one thing. But let's just say you thought you had the authority because of your position, your prime minister, your what, I don't know, right? Did you go on that mandate? But you cannot agree on behalf of the state, who then exists to dismantle that state in any way. Full stop. International law can't enforce that. Booyah. You can't. You can't. That's a contract for murder. Now, if further, that treaty, that agreement, that international health amendment, that whatever the fuck you want to call it, that you're putting through, takes away the human rights that would otherwise be imbued to the individuals in that state, and you think you can sign that away. You think you can. You think you can. You can't. Or you signed something, it's meaningless. It's not law. It's not law. It's a contract for murder. Right? It's a contract. You cannot, as for the state, on behalf of the state. Oh, there's 196 or 86 countries agreeing to fuck over their countries. No, that's not an agreement. It's void ab initio. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. I'm so sick and tired of people just skirting around, right? Going to school board meetings and arguing little parts of, or council meetings, arguing with totalitarians. No. If someone's a totalitarian, they're a totalitarian. That's it. Call them on it. You can't agree in any fashion whatsoever as a state to fuck over your state, to invalidate your state, to murder your state for your people, and then expect, right, that is enforceable. Right? Oh, you had to get it in. You had to serve. You had to follow these rules. You had to. No. Right? I don't care what kind of preamble you have. Right? Or, on your contract for murder, and whether, you served it and you had it witnessed, and maybe you even had it commissioned. You had some asshole judge who thought it was good. No. No contracts for murder. No treaties in law are enforceable against the people. at all. You can't say, oh, on behalf of the state, I'm going to invalidate the state. Yeah, that works. No, well, I'm sorry. I'm just seeing this at this level, really high up. Up. That's what it is. I'm sorry. Don't you tell me that there's a whole bunch of provisions and that you want to analyze them, or you want to say that there's these little technical details. No. Plain and simple, it's a contract to murder the state. That's not an agreement that should be enforceable anywhere. Anyone who says it is complicit in it. And talk to the hand. Nope. I'm sorry, I'm right. I'm really fucking right. You can't enforce a contract for murder. You can't, as representatives for that state, commit state suicide. No. Go piss up a rope, as my father would say. I've so been wanting to use it in an appropriate context. We once got in a fight and he said that to me, and that just totally, it's not a nice thing to say, but we used to have doozy fights. Go piss up a rope. Over now.